our lower back in this portion of it, some of the hips. And then what we'll do is we'll move our way up to the standing position and work out some of the arms, the shoulders, chest and back. All right. So at one point we're going to need to be kind of near a wall at one point just to do some of the stretch, the shoulder and chest stretches. But we can get started. So I am by far not a yoga master and I need to stretch more. So I'm glad I'm doing this class with you guys. So let's just kind of bring our feet in like that butterfly pose. Put those elbows on the inside of the knees and then just slowly kind of push down. Make sure you're breathing in and out, in through the nose, out through the mouth each time. And try to just get a little bit further and further in that stretch. If you want to as well, you can take your chin and tuck it to your chest. Sit up nice and tall. You'll start to feel it kind of pulled in through that lower back. And we're going to try to stay about 20 to 30 seconds in each stretch. Continue to breathe through the nose, out the mouth. Slowly bring that one leg out. We're going to go straight down. Try to get both hands out towards that foot. Again, you'll feel it in the lower back. Try to keep your knee somewhat of a soft knee. Don't straighten it out the whole way, so I don't want it completely locked out. A nice slight bend in it. And kind of use your hand to pull that chest to the knee. And come back up. We're going to switch legs. So bring that left leg out. Reach out both hands. Keep that knee nice and soft. Should be able to feel it. If you're super flexible, you won't feel it in your lower back as much. But if you're flexible like me, or not flexible like me, you're going to feel it you'll feel it in your hamstring as well as your lower back. And come back up. We're going to spread the legs out now. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of sweep. So if you've seen the stretch out classes or like the warm-ups that I've done before standing up, we kind of go down to the left side, we sweep across the middle, over to the right, back up. So we're going to do that 5 times, all right? So we're going to start on that left side, come down, sweep across the middle, sweep over to that right side, come back up nice and tall. Go down to that left, sweep across the middle, to that right side, back up nice and tall. We got 3 more. Down to that left side, come across the middle, to the right, back up 2 more. Come across that middle, to the right. Last one. Sweep across the middle, to that right. Now we're gonna go right to left, all right? So we're gonna start on that right side, sweep across from right to left. So down that right side, straight across the middle, to that right, or to that left. Come back up nice and tall. 4 more. Try to go further each time. Try to reach a little bit further each time. Feel it in that lower back. Feel it through those hamstrings. We got 2 more. Back down that right side. Come across the middle. Back up, last one. Down that right side. Sweep across the middle. Come over to that left. And straight up. All right, now we're gonna find a spot. We're gonna lay on our back. We're gonna pull that right knee up to our chest first. Gonna hold it in there Try to keep that left leg straight and flat on the ground. Nice deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, now we're gonna take it, we're gonna drop it over to that left side, all right? So we're gonna bring it over. But what I want, try to keep that shoulder in the ground, all right? So you wanna almost be laying, parallel with the ground or perpendicular to the ground with that shoulder in. Bring that knee up. And now I just want you to slowly reach back. And then we're gonna come forward again. Try to keep that shoulder in the ground. Come back open, just open and close. Go one more. And close. So now what I want you to do is to lay flat on your back with that leg staying over there. And I want you to look down that right arm. Try to keep both shoulder blades on the ground. And also try to keep that knee on the ground on the other side. Feel it stretching through that lower back. Couple more seconds. And slowly come back to center. We're gonna pull that left leg up now. That left leg pull up to the chest. Nice deep breath into the nose, out through the mouth. And now we're gonna drop it over to that left side. Again, now you're gonna try to keep your right shoulder just like you're laying on your side, kind of in like that fetal position. Bring that left knee is up to the ground. Reaching that left hand over in front of us, out in front of our face. And now we're just slowly opening up as far as you can. So inhale when you close. Exhale through the mouth when you open up. Try to get further and further each time. Gonna go two more. Last one. And now we're gonna go flat on our back, keeping that left leg over. And we're gonna be looking down that left side, looking down that left arm. Couple more seconds. Come back to center. We're gonna pull both legs up. So both knees up now. Try to pull them into that chest. If you want to, just get some ankle rolls in here while we're right here. So roll those ankles to the left. And we're gonna go the other way now. So go the opposite direction you just went with those ankles. Good. Now we're gonna bring both legs back down. If you have that rope, that string, that jump rope, that towel, we're gonna wrap it around or put it around the bottom of your right foot. We're gonna work on stretching out the hamstring, stretching out the groin on this one, all right? So now we're just gonna, again, we're gonna lay back down, but we're gonna use that rope to kind of pull that leg up as far as we can. Keep that knee nice and soft, so don't need to straighten it out the whole way. Nice and soft, and just use that string, rope, towel, whatever you have, to kind of pull that foot as close as you can to being parallel. We'll hold it right there for a couple seconds. Now what I want you to do is take it out to the left. Try to hold it out there as far as you can. Feel it in that groin. Keep everything else flat on the ground. And we're going to bring it back up. Hold it right there again. Again, try to pull it as close as you can up to your head. If you don't have that rope or don't have that string or towel, you can just grab right there by the knee, pull it up as well. Works just as well. And now we're going to switch. So just bring that left foot up, bring that right foot down, and now pull that left foot up. Keep that right foot on the ground. And we're going to go out to the left now. So bring it as far out as you can to the left. Try to keep those hips square, flat on the ground. So don't roll over with it, all right? Keep that hip down. Come back up to center. And again, pull it a little further this time now. Continue to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Bring that foot down. You can come back up, put that off to the side. We're gonna stay right here. Gonna tuck our chin to our chest. Keep it nice and tall. Work on stretching out that lower back. If you don't feel anything, you can use your hands to push down that head just a little bit, just ever so gently though. Do not crank on it or anything. And now slowly just bring your hands down, tracing your legs out to your feet. Nice soft knees. And pull kind of, so push with your feet and pull with your hands back. You're gonna loosen up that back, hamstrings, shoulders. All right, we're gonna bring it up to right here. So you're gonna bring this one leg up, left leg up, right leg is gonna come over. If you can, reach in through, kind of grab like your knee, rock back. And now you're gonna pull that knee towards your chest, all right? You should feel it on the outside of that right hip. Good, we can release that leg. We're gonna switch, and now our left leg is over that right knee. We're reaching in through. We're gonna grab right there at the knee and rock back to your back, pulling that knee towards your chest, stretching out that left outside hip. And we can release that leg. We're gonna stay up right here. We're gonna bring that right leg back behind us. And just ever so gently start to lean back, stretching out that right quad. Again, take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, exhale, lean back a little bit further. And gently release that leg. Come back up. We're gonna grab that left leg now and bring it back. You might find that you're a lot more flexible in one side of your body than the other side, or one, maybe one muscle is a little bit more tighter than the other ones. My legs are super tight from all the classes that we've done this week so far. So you can keep breathing, just slightly keep going back further and further. And you can release that leg. We're gonna come up on all fours. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sit back on those heels. We're gonna come out, bring our hands out as far as you can, just like that child pose in yoga. Push those hands into the ground, stretching out through the shoulders, through the lats, pushing yourself, pushing your butt back onto your heels. Stretch out. And now we're gonna come forward, come up, and we're gonna nice bend. Stretching out those abs, that lower back. Continue to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we're gonna push back. And one more time, come forward. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Make sure your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists are all in a line, straight down. And from here, kind of just rock back into that cow pose right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring that left leg up to our right, or our left leg up to our left hand. So come up, left leg, left hand. Push the elbow into that knee and push the leg back into that elbow. And what I want you to do is I want you to turn the opposite way and reach up like you're up to the ceiling. So you should really feel it stretching in that groin as you're pushing that knee and pushing that elbow back in. Feel it in that left groin. And then as you rotate, you're gonna start to feel it in your lower back. And then bring it back down, and I want you to reach through. So shoot that right hand underneath the leg as far as you can. Continue to push that knee and elbow together, pushing back and forth. Slightly feel it in through the hamstring on this one, coming down through. And now we're gonna come back up. Reach up as high as you can. And we're gonna shoot it back down through. And come back to center. So from right here, what I want you to do is just kind of come back up on that foot in the back. And we're just gonna hold it right here. And just continue to kind of just drop your chest as far as you can, but keep pushing the elbow and knee together. Just continue to drop that chest down, stretching out that groin. And bring that back knee down. And we're gonna switch legs. So bring that right leg up now. Push that right knee, kind of right into that right tricep. Push back and forth. We're gonna rotate up with that left hand. And like I said earlier, you're gonna feel you're flexible in some areas more than you are in the other ones. This is a perfect example for me. And come back down. We're gonna shoot that left hand through now. As far as you can. And bring it back up. Reach up to that ceiling. And we're gonna shoot it back through. And now bring both hands right there. Come up on that back foot. And we want to just continue to keep slowly bringing that chest down to the ground. Really feeling it through that hamstring, through that groin, through that hip area. Good. Drop that knee, that back knee to the ground. We're going to come up to that half kneeling. So we're just right here. Bring that right leg straight out. Slight bend in the knee. Don't lock that knee out straight. Slight bend in the knee. All we're going to do is we're going to bring our right hand down to the outside. Our left hand down. We're going to keep that nice tall chest. And now we're just going to slowly bring that chest as far as you can to that knee. Stretching that hamstring. Continue to keep breathing. Good, and then from here, I just want you to turn that leg kind of in 90 degrees and just go down as far as you can. Try to keep that hip right over top. If you can bring that leg the whole way down, perfect. If not, perfect as well. You can look like me where it's up off the ground a little bit, but just slowly try to bring it down. And if you can get it down on the ground, lean forward as far as you can, bringing that chest to that calf, to that shin area. Good, we're gonna come back up, bring that leg back over. We're gonna switch legs. So now that left leg is out. Nice tall chest. Our hands go to the inside and to the outside, left hand on the outside, right hand on the inside. Slowly bringing that chest down to your knee. Keep a nice soft knee, so don't straighten that leg out completely. Have a slight bend in it. And we're gonna turn that leg in 90 degrees now and go straight down as far as you can. Should really feel it on the outside of that hip again. Good, come back up. We're gonna be right here in that half kneeling again. Just gonna drive those hips forward. Drive the hips forward. Try not to just push the knee forward. Try to keep that knee still in line, almost like it's going straight down to the ankle, right? Right down the shin. And let's switch legs. So bring that right leg up, bring it out in front. Now we're just sinking those hips forward. Okay, and then we're gonna come up to that standing position. Slowly gonna work our way up. So we're still gonna work on the legs for right here though. So just kind of keep them kind of shoulder width apart. We're gonna go straight down the middle. We're gonna hold it there. Gonna walk it over to that right side. Keep a slight bend in that knee. Walk it back over to the middle. Hold it there in the middle for a second. Walk it over to that left side. And we're gonna come up now. We're just gonna lean to that left side. So feet a little further than shoulder width apart. Kind of as wide as you can, almost like a sumo squat. We're just gonna slowly bend out over to that knee. To that left side, stretching out that right inside groin. Keep that chest nice and tall. Come back up to center. Go to that right side. And come back up to center. Bring that right arm over in front. Just use your hand kind of right there at your tricep. And then little by little, we're just gonna slowly work down our forearm until we get to that wrist. And then once we get to that wrist, grab a hold of it and really start to pull, trying to keep those shoulders. So fight back. Don't just turn with it, all right? Push those shoulders, push that right arm kind of back, almost like you're pulling your right arm, trying to get out of it. And then slowly release, switch hands, switch arms, slowly work it down. And then grab onto that wrist. And again, pull with that right arm. And then pull with that left as well. All right, slowly release. Lock your hands together. Push your palms out. We're gonna push our hands as far away from us as we can, keeping that head in a nice neutral position. Kind of, our head is gonna be right, our shoulders right by our ears. And slowly release. We're gonna put our hands behind us now. Interlock them. I'm just gonna show you from the side. We're gonna work on some shoulder flexibility, rolling those hands up as far as you can. Some people will be super flexible. Other people probably won't even be able to get them off their back.
Perfectly fine. Just continue to breathe and try to just continue to roll it up as far as you can.
And come back up. If you have that towel or whatever you were using, go ahead and grab it again. Rope, jump rope, perfectly fine. All we're gonna do is we're gonna hold it here in front, work on some shoulder. We're gonna bring our right one up over our head, and then it's gonna come behind us. Bring that left one up over the head, and now both is before us. So we're gonna do this a couple times, working on that shoulder flexibility. So it's almost like you're doing like a backstroke, and then you're doing the freestyle. Listen to your shoulders. If they're cracking, if they crack in a certain spot and you can hear it, just kind of go back and forth over that spot to loosen it up, okay? All right, and now we're gonna go the other way. So now the left arm goes behind like it's doing the backstroke, and the right is coming over top. So if you find that spot, I can hear like my shoulders crunching. Just stay in that area, kind of just wave back and forth over top of it. Couple more times. Good, we can put that down. If you got a wall, or can get close to a wall, go ahead and get close to that wall. What I want is I just want us to kind of stay with that shoulder. We're just gonna reach back and we wanna turn our hips away from that shoulder, all right? So turn away from that shoulder, you're gonna stretch out the shoulder, the chest. So again, try to rotate away from the wall with that arm straight back. And now switch. So now our left arm is against the wall and we're slowly turning away from that wall. And good, come back. All right, you can come back to that sitting position. I got 2 more stretches for you guys. We're gonna do one with the neck and then one final one with the lower back. So we're just gonna come kind of in that kneeling position again, or seated position. Switch the camera so you guys can actually see me. So however you're comfortable, you can have your legs straight out. It doesn't matter to me. However you're comfortable. We're just gonna slowly work on the neck, all right? So what I want, tuck that chin to your chest and just ever so gently kind of pull down just a little bit so you can kind of feel it come through your lower back, through that neck as well. And release, come back to center. Take your hands, put them underneath your chin. Now we're gonna push our chin up to the ceiling. And slowly release. Now we're just gonna take that right hand, kind of bring it up over to your right ear, or your left ear, I'm sorry. And now pull that right ear to that right shoulder. Nice, gentle, stretching out the left side of that neck. And come back to center. Switch hands. So that left hand comes up over to that right ear. Pull that left ear to that left shoulder. And good, release. So the last thing we got, guys, put those feet straight out. We're gonna go right leg over top of that left leg. And then I want that right hand to reach as far back behind you as you can. That left elbow comes to the outside of that right knee, all right? And now we're slowly gonna push with that elbow, and we're gonna push with that right hand to try to turn almost directly behind us and look behind you, okay? And slowly release. Switch feet. So our left leg now is over top of our right knee. Our left hand is reaching behind us as far as we can. That right elbow to the outside of that left knee. And we're pushing in with that left or that right elbow into that knee. Trying to look directly behind us. And come back to center. That is all I have, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you feel better. You can unmute yourself.